Bee Cave, a charming, beautiful town in the Texas Hill Country filled with restaurants, shops, walking trails, and numerous cultural events. But Bee Cave is facing an employment crisis, and it's not due to a lack of jobs.
We are in a situation where we don't have enough workers to staff our stores, and so we are seeing stores across the city closing down.
Places like Lone Star Jack's Barbecue, a celebrated new restaurant in town that recently announced, due to staffing issues, they've had to close their doors.
As we are a sales tax-based city, 95% of our taxes, or maybe even a little more, come from sales tax. And if our local businesses are shutting down, we're going to begin to not be able to support city operations.
Daryl Zavodny owns the Chick-fil-A in Bee Cave, right next door to where Lone Star Jack's was. Since he opened in 2004, he says it's always been a struggle to find service workers in the area. But since the pandemic started, it's been even harder. His restaurant serves 5,000 meals a day, and he needs a large staff to make that happen.
Probably need about 100 staff here, and we're at 77 right now.
As a response, he recently shortened the restaurant's hours. Zavodny is not alone. Almost every storefront in this hill country town has a sign looking for employees, most offering an hourly pay double or triple the minimum wage.
It's like everybody have to make a little step. I think we're doing a lot. We're doing a big part of it. So I would love as well, like the council or somebody helping us as well in return.
To address this issue, Bee Cave Mayor Kara King has created a business group to brainstorm solutions.
Our buses could pick them up and get them out here.
Some options on the table: a carpool system to help employees save on gas, a Bee Cave Perks card, and a campaign to encourage high schoolers to work in the afternoons. But the one problem these ideas don't solve: long commute times, discouraging potential workers from considering Bee Cave.
Our first question is, when we look up their address on their application and we can see if they live on average 45 minutes away, we ask them, do you think you can do that drive? And they'll always say, oh yeah, no problem, I can do that. But our experience tells us 99% of the time they will last a week or two and quit.
With the average house price over $800,000 and a single-bedroom apartment in the city costing nearly $2,000 per month, it's becoming ever more difficult for any moderate-wage worker in Bee Cave to live in or even near the city where they work.
So in our two schools in the Lake Travis community, we employ roughly 60 people, and I would say only 5 of them, very small percentage, actually live here in Lake Travis.
Our community, magnificent, has a lot of service industry jobs, and so there's a great imbalance between the needs of those service industry jobs and the supply of workers for that. So affordable housing would be a big answer to that.
We needed workforce housing yesterday.
According to the Urban Land Institute, workforce housing means housing affordable to households earning between 60 and 120% of the area median income. It's targeted to middle-income earners like teachers, firefighters, police officers, retail and restaurant employees. As housing prices go up at a rate many salaries can't keep up with, it's a solution many cities are using in order to keep their businesses thriving and their community a desirable place to live.
I think the citizens of this town really understand the value of workforce housing and the value of a full, complete workforce. People should be able to live in the community that they work in, and so we are working very diligently at getting this done as soon as possible for Bee Cave.